Good afternoon. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us to the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the afternoon. My name is Badhum Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP. IGP is a social and certified international education and training institute. In last 3 years, we already served 35 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 450 plus profession and 4,500 plus organization. Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reportable. We serve student community resource providing holistic social work and education. We believe that is not effective print is one skill just backward in formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, internationally to students, job seekers, job holder, and also for learners, the respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is on the famous online institute from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to offer more than 100 PM services for free, like Create On Portfolio website, Resume Builder, Cover Letter, Motivation Letter, and all knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can update all day. Kids learning game, website, free course, convert sites, and many more. We help to empower you to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement our training through webinar and offline online courses for you, the learner, by professional trainer, speaker, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is love, light, and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice methods. We must have a genuine concern for the learner to represent more diversity, growth, and innovation and required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. As you member are committed to offering effective best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next with your continuous support. You already completed 1,900 webinars successfully. Moving to the next with your continuous support. You already completed 1,900 webinars successfully. There are IGP speaker, participant, and well wisher. At this moment, this is a very important message for you all. We change and design our website www.eduigp.com. On this website, we have surprise for everyone. Hope you will be benefited. We already launched our new website where you can find all our previous activities together with lots of new features. But one strong point is that without an account or logged in, you cannot enjoy our services. So create your account for once with profile information. Note that with profile information, you will enjoy all features. With mismatched data, you cannot do anything here. From now on, you have to participate in live quiz competition on our website. We replace that. You have to join directly on our website. Now you can check all of our previous webinars with verified e-certificate. Now it's easier and time oriented because after the session, we will not provide you any course for certification. You have to take part in one example that if you pass, you will receive your certificate, otherwise not. But you can take part in an exam unlimited till you pass. If you are an IGP speaker, you can download all your previous certificate, speakership certificate. If you are a host of IGP, you can download a certificate of gratitude. If you are an online life quiz competition winner, then you can download a certificate of participation. If you are selected for life, then you Besides this, if you participate in an award function which organizes common support with IGP, you can download that also. You can still prepare and download 18 types of certificate from our website within a minute. Certificate of Global Professional Membership, Certificate of Global Influence in the Pandemic, Certificate of Active Knowledge Seeker, Certificate of Social Activities in a pandemic. Survey of achievement IGP knowledge came in 2020, 2021 and 2022. Survey of participation webinar series 1. Authentic assessment in teaching learning. Survey of participation webinar series 2. Teaching lesson foreign language and assessment. Survey of participation webinar series 3. Digital classroom engagement 2. Survey of participation webinar series 4. The new trend in education. Survey of participation webinar series 5. Upskilling also leadership and managerial skills. Survey of participation webinar series 6. Trend and innovation in mathematics education. Survey of participation webinar series 7. Research comprehension approach. Survey of participation webinar series 8. Art in teaching a special program in the art. Survey of participation webinar series 9. 21st century during teaching mathematics. Survey of IGP corporate ambassador. Survey of IGP campus ambassador, which you will prepare and download within a minute. From now on, you can participate in 1,000 plus international level quiz with verified e-certificate. Teaching tips for teacher, help tips for parents, help tips for teach, implication tools for teacher. You can join IGP alumni. You can check out our Trust Services website for free and many more. Dear IGP well-wisher, we promise to be a but lack of technical problem, we're late sending you on time. This is a great opportunity to collect your previous condition to solve all issue from our website. Now you can enroll, reset password, everything. You check the details for all website details. It's a cordial request to check all button and pages on our website. You like and see benefit. Thank you, but note that without an account or login, you cannot enjoy our services. At present, we are going to start our 1901 webinar, which is Catch the Young Meet the Game. And today our speaker, son name is Abdul Salam M. He is from UAE. Before I hand over the stage to our speaker, sir wants to share a very little bit about him. Academic Supervisor Cycle 2, Darul Huda Islamic School, Al Ain, UAE. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with his presentation. Hello, sir. Good. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Sir, I can't hear you. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Sir, I can't hear you. Hello, sir. Sir, I can't hear you.
Can you hear now?
Hello, sir. Yes, yes, I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me?
Sir, please do your presentation.
Okay.
Yes, sir, I can hear you. Sir, please present your presentation.
Okay, thank you. Have you got it?
Yes, sir. Sir, the stage is yours. You can start your presentation now.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Can you hear me now? Can you
Yes,
hear
sir,
me?
we can hear you. You can start,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, sorry, there is a network interruption. Sorry. Okay, good afternoon, one and all. My name is Abdul Salam. I am from Align. Today, Institute of Global Professional conducts 1901 webinar session. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. It tries to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminars, courses, awards, and quiz competitions. And today's webinar actually, Catch Them, Meet the King. This is part one. First of all, I have talked about the current situation of the world. Now, everyone knows that artificial intelligence controls the world, controls the youths. Nowadays, brain becomes useless gradually. The kids feel lack of use of brain. Then what would be the impact of this type of changes happens in the world? What are the conditions of the intellectual capacity of the young blood? Slowly memory will die, thoughts may die, relationship may die, human becomes like robots. Then there is no artificial heart. We know what would be the impact to this humanity. Humanity, memory, affections, pleasure, and different feelings that all occupy in our heart. Actually, there is no artificial heart. So when memory dies, the history dies, the relationship dies. So we cannot understand what will happen next. So we do not let the feelings to die. We do not let our memory to die. We do not let our relationships to die. So that is the most important objective of these sessions today. I think you can watch my PowerPoint presentations. So main objectives of today's webinar: to identify the innate potential, skill at the early stages, to develop and design learning platform to achieve success in learning, to identify mental strengths and abilities at the early stages, to construct a smooth path to the destiny, and to develop a stress-free and tension-free generations. So I start my webinar with a quotation of Lao Tse. Watch your thoughts, they become words. Watch your words, they become actions. Watch your actions, they become habits. Watch your habits, they become character. Watch your character, they becomes your destiny. Actually, these statements or these quotations of Lao Tse teach us a lot. We have to prepare children, our young generation, to watch their thoughts, to watch their words, to watch their actions, to watch their habits, and finally, we have to make them understand to watch their character. I think it is a simple topic. What we have to do, what we can do for young generation. First of all, we have to let them dream of life. We have to provide the seeds of dreams. That means they have to sow their seeds of dreams. First of all, we have to provide the seeds of dreams. That is the main challenge what we face, the parents, the teachers, and even the society faces. We have to let them to like the beauty of dreams. Everyone is seeing dreams. Some dreams make people happy. Some dreams make people sad. But we have to provide the seeds of happiness, the seeds of confidence, the seeds of prosperity. Nowadays, age becomes a mark of talent. Age becomes a mark of aspirations. Age becomes a mark of adaptability. So we have to find out the innate skill, ability, aspirations, and the capacity of the young people to adapt to the changes what happens in the world. They are more open to adapt changes because they have seen less of the world. Their life experience is limited. They have to see a lot. the world has opened to them. So we have to provide life experiences to understand from their life, from the surroundings, from the environment, from the community, from the people. So how it can be achieved? That can be achieved by catching them young. So when we catch them young, we can achieve goals. Okay. So babies and young children, they are learning best when they have warm, engaged and responsive relationship. So the most important challenge what we face now, that means we are most often struggling to provide warm, engaged and responsive relationship, like those with serve and return interactions. So young children, they like a lot to interact with the people. They like a lot to interact with the parents. They like a lot to interact with the teachers. They like a lot to interact with the society. So they have to be provided this type of opportunity, platforms to interact. That means that is the seeds, that is actually the platform we are providing to the young generation. We have let the young generation learn from the context, not from the text. From context, that means from surroundings, from circumstances, from their peer groups, they have to learn a lot. What they are learning through this context actually far better than what they are learning from the text. All learning happens in the context of their relationship with the important adults, environments in their lives. Adults or environment. They are the teachers than the formal platforms of education. The child learns best by actively engaging with their environment. They are learning a lot from their environment. From the nature. Nature is the best teacher. This includes observation. We have to provide situations. We have to provide opportunities to develop the observation skill of the children. We have to let them watch the faces. We have to let them watch the responses of the people. The watching faces and responding to the voices actually support them to develop a lot, to develop their observation skill. We have to let them to listen the sounds, from the birth. Actually, this learning process starts from the birth to the death, from the womb to the tomb. So we have to provide, or we have to support people to listen, children or kids, to listen the sounds, imitate the sound, make the sounds. We let them to sing the songs. Then that may support them a lot to mold their future. We have let them to explore the world. Exploration. Small babies, when they face some adults or when they face fire, sometimes they may touch. So through the experiences, sometimes they may put something in their mouths. They may shake and they may spit when they realize the taste. So everything actually happens through exploration. Then we have to provide the opportunity for experiments. Experimenting with the textures, the objects and materials. So we have to provide water, we have to provide this type of substances. And we have to provide opportunities to build the objects with cardboards and all. Small kids, they may have innate capacity. That means the skill of great architecture. So we have to provide opportunities to develop this type of skill. We let them to do by tasting, by touching, by smelling, by seeing, by hearing. So all this can be fulfilled by providing what is opportunity. So diversity, equity, and inclusion actually fulfills the aim. Diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. Inclusion is an extension of equality and diversity. It creates an environment. Diverse nature, diverse culture. That means when small kids are getting opportunity to mingle with the different people, come from different part of the world, or the people who have different culture, or the people those are coming from different nations. Actually, this type of diverse conditions, then equity and equality. Equity means justice. And inclusion. This concept actually creates the best environment where people or kids feel they belong, which help them to increase their learning capacity, increase their knowledge, increase their potential. So the kids, they are learning different skills in different ways. Some children learn better by seeing, some are learning by doing, some are learning by touching things. Some children learn better in one environment than another. So the development of skill depends on the development of the childhood also. So when we look at the 5 stages of early childhood development, generally we can divide the childhood development into 5 stages. Newborn stage, infant stage, toddler, preschooler, school age child. Newborn child, infant and toddler learn better by seeing. Small babies, they are looking at the face of mother. Then infant stage, they are observing the movements and they are observing objects. Sometimes when we talk to them or when we make sounds, they may not be able to identify, or they may not be able to understand. But when we show something, we can easily draw their attention to that objects. That means they are learning better by seeing. Then when the child reaches a preschooler or at school, they are learning a lot. They learn better by doing. No need to explain that one. Actually, they are doing a lot of experiments. They are working a lot. They are drawing pictures. They are writing. They are preparing notes. And to the different way, they are developing their skill. Now, when we go to teenagers, they learn by observing, listening, exploring, experimenting, and asking questions. They have a lot of doubts. They have a lot of doubts about their future. They are asking a lot of questions to the grown-up people, sometimes the parents. At the age of 10 or at the age of 12 or at the age of 13, they're asking a lot of questions regarding about their future. They're asking when they would become adults or when they would become free from this type of education. That means they are looking at the life of grown-up people. They're looking at the life of professionals. They're looking at life of big people, parents. And they feel that these people are relaxing a lot in their life. But at the stage of schooling, they have to work a lot. They have to learn a lot. They have to prepare different type of projects a lot. They want free from this. That means they have this type of questions. So they are listening to the world, they are listening to the community, they are listening to the social medias, and they are trying to explore their own views and their own ways now. They develop their own views. Nowadays, social medias are providing a lot of opportunities. So they're supported by these medias. That means they're developing their future by observation. That means when we promote observation, when we boost up the listening skill of these people, when we enhance exploration of teenagers, when we support them to do experiments, and when we let them to ask questions a lot, that all would support these people, young people, especially these teenagers, to set up and construct a better future. Now, that is one of the main objectives of this webinar, how we can support people to meet the gain. Nowadays, there are different type of learning styles. Walk by Neil Fleming. Some learn by watching, some learn by listening, some learn by moving, some are learning by writing and reading. So visual, auditory, writing and reading, then kinesthetic. So whenever we provide this type of opportunities, whenever we support these young people, yes, we can support a lot to achieve their destiny. So their destiny should be the priority of community. Their destiny should be the priority of parents. Their destiny should be the priority of teachers. So that means their destiny is our priority. So child or children learn by being involved in their learning. This all could be happened through different ways. We already discussed, we already talked this matter. Some are attain this type of skill by reading books. I come back to the first and second stage of child development. They are pointing the pictures in the books. They are trying to choose objects and toys when they involve in playing games and all. Then especially the girls community, young girls, they are watching what is happened in the kitchens and they try to support sometime mother or sisters, elder sisters. And they may have their own desires, their own aspirations to select the vegetables, select the menus. Understood? And some are choosing books to read. At the schooling stage, yes, they are interested in reading comics, they are interested in reading novels. So through this all, we can support them to achieve their destiny. Nowadays, there are number of channels of learning. You know, in 1983, a Harvard development psychologist, Howard Gardner, put forward a theory about various channels of learning. Now, there is no place of conventional method of education. The young people, even from kids to the university levels, the children do not like one-man show. They want interactions. They want total free environment. So, Howard Gardner had put forward a theory. This theory suggests human intelligence can be differentiated into the following modalities: visual, spatial, verbal, linguistic, musical and rhythmic, logical, mathematical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, naturalistic and bodily kinesthetic. That means there are different type of modalities now. This supported, or this actually helped him to develop a theory, that is multiple intelligence theory. Multiple intelligence theory refers to theory describing the different ways the students learn and acquire information. These multiple intelligence range from use of words, use of numbers and pictures and music, then through interactions, the introspections, then through physical movements, and through observing the environment, nature, the sounds of birds and animals, etc. Earlier there were 6 multiple intelligence, now there are 9. Verbal linguistic intelligence, actually, what it means, young children, they are very good at speaking nowadays. You know, social medias, they are interacting with social medias, or cartoon, comics, etc. promote young children to develop the skill of speaking. So when this type of skill is identified, then we have to provide opportunities to develop this skill. That means this group of children, they have verbal linguistic intelligence. They are maybe very good at delivering classes or speak. They may be very good at preparing notes, and they may be very good at analyzing the data and facts. So verbal linguistic intelligence is very important. The second one, which is identified as a part of this multiple intelligence theory, logical mathematical intelligence. Some kids, they are very good at numerical ability. They are very good at developing the mathematical concepts, and those children would be very good at solving problems. Solving problem means not only the numerical problems or mathematical problems, there would be very good at solving their real life problems. Then third one, spatial and visual intelligence. Some children, they are very good at drawing pictures. I mean, observing images, designing logos, art, calligraphy, etc. So that is the third one, spatial and visual intelligence. That means by observing, while they are observing a logo, while they are observing an image, they are developing an innate capacity or skill. Then the next time, very soon, they are thinking of to develop such type of an image. Then fourth one, bodily kinesthetic intelligence. Bodily kinesthetic intelligence means, some children, they are very good at visual arts and performing arts. They are very good at doing first aids, good at performing CPR, because their body movements, flexibility, we can see in gymnastics, young children, babies, actually they are performing well in gymnastic competitions. So this is actually another type of skill, another type of intelligence, bodily kinesthetic intelligence. They are ready to use their entire body skillfully to address any challenge. And they are ready to use their entire body to support the people. For example, disaster management. Whenever any disaster takes place, earthquake takes place, natural disaster takes place, some people are ready to involve immediately, very soon, but some are reluctant to join. Because of two reasons: some are not mentally prepared or mentally strong. They are not mentally strong, some are not mentally strong. Sometimes they are facing problem of physical weakness. But this type of intelligence, bodily intelligence, actually leads the people, that those who are this type of intelligence, they are ready to involve this type of incidences or this type of activities. The next one, musical intelligence. Being able to produce and analyze pitch, rhythm and sound. Greatest singers. Some singers are inborn, gifted and talented singers are there. Their sound, their voice, their gesture, their expressions, all support them to find their opportunity, their future there in the field of music. That means they are showing their skill in writing songs, singing songs, composing musics, directing musics. So that is musical intelligence. The next one is interpersonal intelligence. Interpersonal intelligence means some children, some kids, they are very fast, they are mingling with other people. They are showing their their desires, and they are sharing their aspiration with other people. Being able to detect and explore the intentions. They are very good at identify people. For example, in marketing of the products, when a product is marketed, the marketing executives, they are highlighting the qualities of the product, they are highlighting the features of the product to the people, to the customers, to the consumers, by observing the attitude and approach of the customers. That is a skill, that is intelligence, interpersonal intelligence. Next one is intrapersonal intelligence. Actually, this topic is very wide. Multiple intelligence theory. Intrapersonal intelligence, being able to fully understand oneself and to effectively regulate one's own life and emotions. Those who are this type of intelligence, they identify their own skill at the early stage. That means we can see some children, they are performing very well there in different types of arts, visual as well as performing arts, different types of extra curricular activities. They are involved in such type of activities themselves without any external influence or without any external support or external motivations. This is intrapersonal intelligence. They are asking themselves what they want to be. They are ready to identify their career. They can themselves set their own goals. They are ready to meet their goals with their own skill. Another one is natural skill. Being able to recognize and classify the various plants and environmental species is one's surroundings, that is the natural intelligence. Natural intelligence means they are ready to observe what happens there in the nature, environment, how the climatic conditions actually affect the life of the people. They are observing this all. So what I want to share with you, these are actually the important, intelligences what young people have. So that is our duty to identify and to support these people. Now this diagram explains this multiple intelligence. You can identify music is smart, bodily kinesthetic, bodily smart, interpersonal, people smart, verbal linguistic, word smart, logical, mathematical, logic smart, naturalistic, nature smart, intrapersonal, self smart, and visual, spatial, picture smart. Now, what are the sources which support these young people to enhance this type of inborn skill, intelligence? Children, they have this type of multiple intelligence now. And these multiple intelligence are developed nowadays and moving at the zenith by the support of network teachers. So we can see, for example, intrapersonal skill, or musical skill are actually supported by different channels, social medias, print medias, then other type of what is websites, interaction with great leaders, interaction with the great speakers. So there we can say network teacher to enhance and develop this intellectual capacity of young people. So what you have to do? We have to make them ready to adapt what happens in the world. We have to make them adapt and let them learn to move forward. They have innate ability, they have innate capacity, they have this type of multiple intelligences. But most often, their opportunity, that means their path is blocked by different type of hurdles or obstacles. So there we have a very important role. So what we can do, we have to support them, or we have to make them ready to adapt the changes. We have let them to learn to move forward. Suppose when you identify skill of a child, the skill of singing songs or skill of drawing, the next is our role to provide opportunity to move forward. At the same time, we have to prepare them to adapt the changes what happens in the world also. So the term neuroplasticity has a great significance in today's generation, especially skill development. Neuroplasticity means the ability of brain to learn, change, ability of brain to adapt according to life experiences. That is a major challenge now what young generation faces. Whenever any simple obstacles or hurdle is there in front of their path, they are distracted, they are disappointed, they are frustrated. Then what will be the impact? They stop their journey on the way. So that is why we have to make them understand to accept or adapt the changes or the hurdles what they face. So here, that is I told you, the neuroplasticity is a term which is being discussed nowadays a lot. So we can improve the neuroplasticity through different ways. That is a big concept. It requires a separate session actually, neuroplasticity. So what we can understand from this multi-intelligence theory, neuroplasticity, etc. Young generation should be free from hurdles and stresses. Because of the influence of, I told you, because of influence of nowadays the artificial intelligence are playing a lot. They are using less brain for their activities. So I conclude my first session of this webinar, that means this topic, catch them, meet the king. by a quotation of Charles Darwin. It is not the strongest of species that survive, not the most intelligent. It is the one that is most adaptable to change. So the strong man, the strong person should be able to accept or adapt the changes. The capacity to accept the changes, the capacity to adapt the changes, actually the criteria of the strength nowadays. So how we can succeed in this area? By providing good life experiences to learn from the world. So we have to provide life experience to the young, to the toddler, to the adults, to the teenager. Then we can create a good generation. We can construct a good nation. So I conclude this webinar here. Thank you all. If you have any queries or any doubts, we can discuss. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I conclude my session here, the first part of this topic.
Thank you so much, sir, for a rich content presentation which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After your presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, sir, for your presentation. Now, sir, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Now, sir, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification competition. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back to our participant. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to get. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition.
Yes, I have received a question. There's a question to explain what is extensional intelligence. Actually, there's a last one after naturalistic intelligence. There is a skill or a capacity of children to ask critical questions. Actually, critical thinking that we have to promote. So some children, they may have a lot of questions in their life. They are asking what, why, or how it happened. For example, when we look at the seasons, summer seasons, then autumn seasons, winter seasons, then spring seasons. Some children, they may ask this question, why we are feeling cold in particular months. For example, in Northern Hemisphere, from the month of November onwards, here the temperature is very low. That means we are feeling cold, we are wearing woolen, we are wearing jackets and all. Why? At the same time, when the Northern Hemisphere people are observing or celebrating their Christmas during winter season, then the people of Perth or people of Sydney or Canberra, they are observing Christmas during summer season. Why? So this is actually the questions we can expect from the child. So what do we have to do? We have to assist them, we have to accept their questions, then we have to help them to understand. So they are asking critical questions. Why they are asking this type of questions? Because they are observing their surroundings from their life experience. Actually, they are asking why it happens. Then during summer seasons, we are told to drink more water. Why? Then when we observe the nature, when we observe different type of plants, the plants are not in same nature everywhere. For example, then the forest of Amazon, the trees, they have wide, broad leaves, but same time the trees or plants of desert region, they have nail-shaped leaves or waxy stems. Why? So how the children, that means the children, those are observing what happens in the world, what happens in the surroundings, they are asking this type of critical questions. That is actually what is the question of extensional intelligence. I think the person who raises questions might have understood. Anything else?
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. So there is no more questions from our participant. So once again, thank you so much, sir, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable sir, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, sir. Take care. Honorable sir, before I move to the next, if you want to lead this study, you can.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dear IGP knowledge is time for the verification attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear IGP knowledge is time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Certification process. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure you present on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, move to the next with the learning test passing mark. Person pass. Back to the course again to download your certificate. If you retake the quiz, download your certificate in PDF or JPG. For your attention, I'm going to share the procedure again. Visit www.eduigp.com. Please make sure you present on our website. Find a learning session and get enrolled. After watching completing part 1, move to the next with the learning test passing mark 80%. If pass, back to the course again to download your certificate. If you retake the quiz, download your certificate in PDF or JPG. The GP knowledge is time for the most engaging part of this webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. We have changed a few processes on our live quiz competition. Note that after live, no one can participate. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz. Join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Visit www.eduigp.com, sign in or sign up. Without this, you cannot join our live quiz competition anymore. Browse the live quiz button or give a link. Find a session name and join with your website or user account. Click join and wait for a minute for others to join. Enjoy online live quiz competition. After the quiz, we will issue certificate for top 10 as previously, which you can find on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. With 21 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. Our first question is, who two young men does keep meat on the ship? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 13% people are right here. Our next question is, how does the young man catch the bird? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 60% people are right here. Our third question is, the young man meet them yesterday. Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 93% people are right here. Our next question is, who meet the young boy? Who did the young boy meet? It is option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 82% people are right here. Our next question is, who appeared to meet Sonic after the police tried to catch him? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer and 65% people are right here. Our next question is, where do the young couple meet? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 94% people are right here. Our next question is, where do the young adult meet? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 93% people are right here. Our next question is, how did the liberal reforms fail to meet the needs of the young? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 2 is the right answer. 67% people are right here. Our second last question of the session is, how did the liberal reforms fail to meet the need of the young? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 53% people are right here. Our last and final question of the session is: did the dog catch anything of the young ram? Is it option 1 or option 2? Option 1 is the right answer. 29% people are right here. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition in the top 10. Congratulations again. We will take a few minutes for finalizing the result. After that, we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill. Never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, try to ego, not people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say I heal the air life better, I can also thank all IGP knowledge seekers for your active participation as always. See you again in the next session. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Dwayne Bravo. Everything you see around me has come from my DJ sports career.
Ah.